Hi, my name's Nick Holthouse. I'm the newly minted CEO for Commerce Resources. Well, there's a bunch of reasons why joining Commerce at this stage is a great idea. I think it's a fantastic asset. The Ashram asset, situated in northern Quebec, has got some amazing hallmarks associated with it, some great metallurgical characteristics. We know that it produces a very clean and high-grade concentrate, so that's a major win and a major step forward in any of these very difficult rare earth projects that we see around the planet. So we know it does that. And I think then the challenge really is around infrastructure. So we've got some work to do in the infrastructure space. It's very much a landlocked asset, but we know it's a great asset. It deserves to be brought forward. It deserves to have that chance to have those molecules. The motivation for joining Commerce was really around the Ashram deposit. It's a great resource. It's got some amazing hallmarks, particularly in around the metallurgical aspects. The flotation kinetics with that particular deposit produce a very clean and a very high-grade concentrate. So that's a major hurdle overcome straight away. Unfortunately, it's still landlocked, so we've got some work to do in the infrastructure space. It needs an access road of some sort to unlock the value of that asset and be able to allow us to bring this deposit to market. Firstly, we need to get our PEA to market. So there's a PEA in process, and we're looking to have that completed by the end of the year. Building a small team, we've just relocated our office to Montreal, so we really do now have a very strong focus on Quebec. I'll be moving to Quebec as well with my wife in the next few months. So I'll be living in Quebec. I'll be building a small team to take this project forward in Quebec. Strong Quebec focus to take this project forward. It's really an access. The merger is really the opportunities around that are an access to capital. The Australian market is very buoyant, particularly in the critical mineral space, and we see that listing on the ASX is allowing us to be able to capitalise on that very frothy shareholder register that you typically have in Australia. Much larger turnover in volumes, share volumes on a daily basis, and the ability to raise money. So we think it's a great strategic step forward. The vision around Ashram is really about bringing this thing to market, and there's some things that we need to do to kickstart that process. One is to finish this PEA. We need a PEA. As I said before, that's still in gestation at the moment. It's still got a few months to run. We look to have that completed by the end of the year. From that PEA, the framework of the project really sets our environmental permitting process going beyond that. So there's 2 or 3 years of that. And then really the discussions with the government, we really do need an access road, and there's quite a few interested key stakeholders in that process that we need to consult. So working with those stakeholders, getting access to the project, getting our studies finished, and moving forward in that sense. Positioning the project, I mean, it's an asset that needs to come to market. The grades are great. It produces a really high-grade concentrate. As I said before, the issues are around infrastructure. But certainly the supply gap that we see, the looming supply gap that we see coming in the future in the rare earth space is something that we think that Ashram can fill into. So not only in the first sense, stage one sense with regards to producing a concentrate which would come to market, but then going further down that value chain. So going from concentrates, looking at producing a rare earth carbonate inside Quebec, and then possibly even into separation and connecting into those markets. There's opportunities to separate with companies inside Canada at the moment, looking further south down into the USA and looking into Europe as well. Lots of opportunities there to build our supply chain out, ultimately to get to that magnet goal.